guitar, I know the chords. I play my cigar, lay flat on the floor. The East and the West, their battle won't matter. Only the music can settle the score. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die all alone, then turning to bone. So rock till you die. Yeah, bones should pick my eyes, and when they eat my flesh. But I got the power to win all the hours and rock my life away. The sound of the crowd, the creak of the bones. I play it so loud with my mates or alone. It don't really matter if my world should shatter. I hold it together in honor to stone. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die all alone, then turn into bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die alone, then turn into bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die alone, then turn back to bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. You die alone, then turn into bone. So rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you die. Rock till you
Hello, 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 and welcome everybody to the season finale of the True Blue Riffcast, the number one Riff Tracks podcast in the world. I am Jeremy, and I am joined, as always, by...
What's up, everybody? I'm Dave. I have my phone right here and my computer right here. I was just looking at my profile, and I look weird as hell. So I'm going to be looking mostly this way, I think, tonight.
He's a little bit smaller on screen today. That's just, of course, because of he's on his phone instead of his computer for the camera.
Yes.
So for whatever reason, Google Meet is like, okay, we're just gonna make you a lot wider and squeeze Dave in the corner here.
I mean, we can try because we tried a bunch of other things where I like do it portrait, but then it looked like I was looking over that way.
Yeah.
So it was yeah, anyway. So hey, happy New Year.
Yes.
Happy January 6th.
Happy I don't know about that, but Happy New Year. Hey, Michael Esquire, thank you for
Oh, do we have a hype train?
the subscription. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we have a hype train. Has that ever? I think we've had one hype train before. I think.
We're almost at a 90 or at a level 2 hype train.
Oh wow,
we're at 93%.
Well, if anything is gonna be hype train, because we're talking about Riff of the Year as I stumble over my words. We're talking about the Riff of the Year poll, and Jeremy and I's picks for riffs of 2025, and what a year it was. Really, we had a lot of really strange ones.
Oh God, he went to totally true fact. Okay.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Ridius is redeeming a channel point thing.
Oh, you still have these? Okay.
Totally true facts about me. I got to remember what I know. Nobody's redeemed this in a very long time, so I could basically start over with this and do anything that I want.
Should I go first, or do you want to go first?
I'll go first. I got
Okay.
yelled at by Lewis Black to finish eating his barbecue chicken pizza. The
Wait,
comedian
what?
Lewis Black.
I don't even remember this.
So this was back. I would have been 19. I was working at yes, the Lewis Black. I was working at a place called Shooters. It was a bar / arcade / comedy club, and he was standing there eating his pizza. They called him to go out on stage, and he said, "Hey, you! Get over here! Finish this pizza! I don't want it to go to waste, and I gotta go on stage." So I'm like, okay. And so I ate the last couple pieces of his barbecue chicken pizza. There you go.
So you made it sound like he was upbraiding you, like he just yelled in your direction. He
Yeah.
wasn't like angry with you or scolding you.
I mean, he always sounds like he's angry, so.
Oh, okay, all right. So should I do a totally true fact about me?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm the youngest Army recruiter in history at age 20.
Ooh,
That's how old I was when I graduated recruiter
20.
school.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, in the history of the Army, I was the youngest recruiter. They should never have given me that job. It was it was a terrible program. It's called the Corporal Recruiter Program. It's where they took young soldiers and gave them promotions to corporal and sent them out as fully badged recruiters so they go talk to the young people.
Hey, fellow
Apparently,
kids.
yes, to go talk to high school kids. So they sent a bunch of 21-year-olds into high schools to go talk to high school kids about joining the Army. And they didn't see any problems with this until the obvious problems presented themselves. So that went for about 6 years, and they don't have that program anymore.
That's
But
probably
I was
smart.
the youngest of the youngest.
Probably a good thing.
I did not contribute to this obvious problem.
I would hope not.
But yeah, that's a fact about me. Yes, 2002 was my recruiting year. I was 21.
That was the
But
year.
I graduated recruiter school when I was 20.
That was the year that Joy and I got married.
Oh,
2002.
That was now we now live in a world where 2002 was
Ouch,
24 years ago.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And we got married on the same day that the same date that Riff Tracks opened up, because our wedding anniversary is the same day as Riff Tracks' anniversary.
Oh,
it's off by a couple years, but it's the same.
Excuse me. Actually, Riff Tracks didn't come into existence until 2006.
Yeah.
Jeremy. Not
No,
2002.
the date, July 20th. But yeah, so there's, I know, 20 years of Riff Tracks this year. Can you believe that,
Oh, that's
Dave?
right. Way longer than Mystery Science Theater 3000,
Hell yeah.
and way cheaper.
Hell yeah. Way cheaper.
They,
Oh,
like
man.
and the game that Riff Tracks has, it's like it's actually fun and you would want to play it.
Yeah, and it's not just a copy of Apples to Apples.
I don't even know what I know that Apples to Apples is a thing, but I've never played it. But I didn't even know that MSG3K game was on Kickstarter until like the day it was ending. I had no idea. And
I'm
sent
sure
Jeremy a
it
message, and I was
reached
like,
its goal. It probably wasn't anything insane like the actual season of.
yeah, I didn't get
Mystery
like
Science Theater.
$500,000, I don't think. What can't I just let go?
Let's jump in and take a look at the weekend box office real quick.
Woo!
Cards Against Humanity's for babies, yes. The number one movie, of course, Avatar: Fire and Ash, the 3-hour and 15-minute long movie. The third movie out of 5 planned. and it's made over $1 billion worldwide.
Now,
so I'm sure the
Jeremy
other ones will
is
still
an
get made.
eyewitness to this. He can actually attest that people are seeing this movie.
Yeah, I mean, at least at our theater there.
I don't know anybody who saw the last one
I
or
don't either.
or this one. Like no one's talking about it. It's not having any cultural impact, but it's making lots of money.
Yeah. Speaking of making lots of money, Zootopia 2, the number 2 movie, has now crossed $1.5 billion.
I don't want to hear about that furry bullshit.
The Housemaid in 3rd place, Marty Supreme in 4th place, and the Jack Black and Paul Rudd remake of Anaconda. The meta remake of Anaconda.
Yeah, I was reading about that. That is weird. It's like Bewitched, right? Like in like
yeah, they're 2 guys and they're like super fans of the movie Anaconda, and they decide that they're gonna do a reboot of it. And so it's about them going to the jungle to film the reboot of Anaconda.
and Anaconda happens.
Yes.
Okay.
It's basically made to mock all of the reboots and stuff that Hollywood does.
Well, I think those 2 guys are not like, come on now, especially Jack Black with the reboots.
Yeah. But there you go. That's top 5 movies. Song Sung Blue is down to 8th. I've heard a lot of good things about that one. That's one of our busiest movies over Christmas break. The Housemaid, Marty Supreme, and Song Sung Blue were our 3 most popular movies over the weekend, at least on Saturday.
You know, I just assumed that Song Sung Blue was about Neil Diamond. Apparently, it's not. Apparently, it's about some goober and his wife who were a Neil Diamond cover band.
Yeah.
And they didn't get, like, I was like, oh, Hugh Jackman to play Neil Diamond. That's a weird choice. But Hugh Jackman to play a Neil Diamond wannabe guy from Milwaukee, that's an even bolder choice, I think.
Yes, I agree. Tribute band. But yeah, this is it's the very beginning of a new year, 2026. So this is where we wrap things up and we take a look back at what was for Riff Tracks in the previous year. This year we had the most responses for a poll ever.
Yeah, that was very strange. I like Jeremy sent me the number of responses that we got for the Riff of the Year poll, and I was like, I didn't know we had this many people listening to the podcast.
Yeah, I mean it makes me feel good inside, a little warm and fuzzy. Up first is our category for Riff Tracks Presents Shorts of the Year. We had Crime, Senior Alert, Acting is Fun, Telezonia, The Griper, Total Electric Home, When Sally Fell, Young Man's Fancy, and The Gossip. And 3rd place was Crime, Senior Alert. 2nd place, Young Man's Fancy, and bringing home the number 1 spot in the fan votes is Telezonia. The really weird one about the telephone.
That's what I voted for.
That one was wild. So that's the winning Riff Tracks Present Short of the Year, Telezonia. Very good choice. Yes, Telezonia was a trip. I agree. I'm not surprised that that's the one that won.
I'm kind of shocked it didn't get higher. TBH.
Yeah. Everything was pretty decent in this one. The only surprising numbers really come when we get to the VOD of the year.
Yeah, that was very weird.
I guess some of these for the regular Riff Track Short of the Year is kind of surprising. We had a 3rd place. Well, let's go through them all real quick. Let's Be Good Citizens. I should bring that up because it cut off the title. Give me just a second. Good Citizens While We Learn or something. Let's go to shorts. I do like, if you guys go to rifftracks.com and you see the Riff Tracks logo with the snow on it, I did that like 8 years ago, and they still use it every year. So that's
Oh, you did that?
I did that, yes.
Oh, wow.
Let's be good citizens while visiting. Then we got Bicycle Dancing, It's Your Accident, which was a short. Which live was that on? That's about the guy who likes his favorite fruit is tomatoes.
I don't remember. There have been 40 live shows.
Amityville. Thank you, Oliver. Captain Marvel 9, which is Dead Man's Trap. Then there was Americans at Work, Barbers and Beauticians, Skater Dater, Dick Wakes Up, The Remarkable Riderless, Runaway Tricycle, The Good Loser, Taking Care of Your School Building, The Adventures of Captain Marvel, Chapter 10, Doom Ship, Playground Spirits, The Christmas Bus, Vincent Price's The Christmas Carol, Christmas Lace, and The Spirit of Christmas.
Lots of Christmases there.
Yeah. The number 3 in votes was Skater Dater. Then we had a tie for second place. Bicycle Dancing and The Christmas Bus. Both tied for second place. And number 1, Riff Track Short of the Year as voted on by the fans, Vincent Price's The Christmas Carol.
It had to have been a late one.
Maybe recency bias, but
yeah.
I liked it. I don't think I liked it more than The Spirit of Christmas. That one's all like marionettes, and it's just weird, wild. But I do think that for me, my favorite Riff Track Short of the Year would be Bicycle Dancing, which again was one of the first ones that they did. But they talked to me specifically with a lot of rad references. So
yeah,
that's always going to pique my interest. The Riff Tracks Presents VOD of the Year, kind of a thinner category this year, but
yeah,
we had Sherlock Holmes: A Case of Evil, Q Planes, which was Matthew J. Elliott and Ian Potter, Pharaoh's Curse, DOA, Sherlock Holmes: The Hound of Baskerville, The Face of Marvel, Inspector Mom, The Mystery of Mrs. What was that? Mrs. Poofers, something like that.
Mr. Poofers must die.
Yeah, that's what stuck in my head. I know that wasn't it, but hello.
Who the crap is Mr. Poofers?
Plumley, thank you, Oliver. I should have just been looking at the chat instead of trying to look this up because I should have known Oliver was going to know this one.
Was that the
That's the Inspector Mom one.
Yeah.
That's
what I voted for.
And A Christmas Wish. And A Christmas Wish is what took third place. Second place was Q Planes. And the Riff Tracks Presents VOD of the Year, according to the fans, Inspector Mom, The Mystery of Mrs. Plumley.
That doesn't surprise me.
Does not surprise me.
There's Inspector Ma'am.
Enjoyed that one so much more than the second Inspector Mom riff.
Yeah, but I don't remember anything about the second Inspector Mom.
That was like the dancing one. There was some dancing competition. That's all I remember about it.
Yeah.
But that was, I'd say that was definitely my favorite of the year too. Yeah, Kidnapping and 10 Easy Steps. Yeah, and the first Inspector Mom is the best one.
Yeah, it really is.
This Miss Plumley one is number 2, and then.
But the Inspector Mom 2 True Blue Riffcast episode might be the best lost episode we've ever done.
Yeah, that one we lost because Twitch just kind of went, "Hey, I'm not going to work right now," just in the middle of it.
That's happened a couple of times.
Yeah, but I think other people had issues that day too. I want to say,
Oh yeah,
Edgy Berserker, friend of
Our
the
friend
Riffcast, had some problems that day also streaming. Yes, that's exactly why you can't miss the live streams, because you never know what episodes you're not going to be able to watch at a later date.
And you never know when one of us is gonna say something we can't take back.
We did, like this year, we made two episodes are exclusive to the Patreon. It's the only place you can listen to them. Those are our 2 episodes about the Riff Tones music.
Yes,
and that's only because I got a copyright strike on Twitch from it, so I knew if I put it up on other platforms, I'd have issues with that.
Just,
and I don't really want to deal with
your
that.
channel
So.
just get nuked.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Excuse me. Full stop.
Oh, jeez. Just knocked over my
So,
water. I didn't spill
what?
very much, though.
Huh?
Sorry. See, you never know what's going to happen live.
Yeah,
on the True Blue
I don't
Podcast.
even know what's
I'm
happening.
going to knock over my liquid death and spill it on Deadpool.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay, let me tap dance.
Can you give me
So
help
you
us?
guys like my book talk set that I made to plug all of my. See, I found out that if you actually promote your book, people will buy more copies of it, and that's what I've been doing on TikTok.
And they'll review
And,
it.
like TikTok, well, TikTok as well, but book talk especially, is terrible. Like they are like the most negative Nellies you'll ever meet. They're concerned with all the wrong shit, right? So like my content has been like trying to avoid like landmines,
Thank you.
basically like not get canceled. And you would think that you wouldn't know it by some of the videos I've been making for the book talk. Jeremy, we were talking about some of the people that I've been responding to on TikTok, and one of them, like Jeremy's favorite. There's a woman who she's talking about like I guess she's out dating and she has some kids, and she's like, honey, don't worry about a man not dating you if you have kids. And then she takes a cold piece of pizza, puts it under a faucet at her
Running
kitchen
water.
sink, and just like showers it with tap water, and just like then takes it off, like shakes off the water and puts it on a plate, like, because a man will date you even if you have a husband. And I was like, okay, stop, please. You just did the weirdest thing anybody's ever done, and you acted like you do it all the time. What you just washed a pizza.
The best part is
What
all the
is
people
this?
that were in the comments like, oh, yeah, that's a great thing to do if the pizza is, like, old and it's, like, dry.
Yeah, okay, so the excuse is, and I have a response to this. The excuse is that the water creates steam in the microwave to keep it from like drying out when you reheat it. And my thing is like, so why don't then just eat a cold piece of pizza like a normal person, you fucking psychopaths. What? Like who could that's No, she's not old, Oliver. She's like my age.
She's probably younger. I'd say was maybe in her 30s.
She's like, but a man will date you even if you have a husband. And I was like, okay, look, you're worried about the wrong thing right now.
Oh, the pizza slice.
Yes,
Okay,
like,
that makes sense.
like I would not date a woman who washes a pizza. Just what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know why you would.
Rivia says that's some Cobra cutting pizza with scissors energy. It's like, yeah, no, in Cobra when Stallone cuts a pizza, I'm like, what is he doing? What's he doing?
Yeah, that was anyway,
Yeah.
my spill's all cleaned
So
up, so
well, so that was enough tap dancing. So we're creating distance between the other categories and riff of the year.
yeah.
Because it's only 8:26 or 10:26 Jeremy's time.
But that's
So
okay, because we got lots to talk about with this one at least.
yeah. So but I did want to bring up the fact, and this is relevant to things that we've talked about on the True Blue Riffcast before. And tonight's all about looking back. So we're looking back. So do you remember a couple of years ago when I was spending a lot of time in Park City, and I was complaining about those jaywalking fucks all the time on the podcast? Remember that?
Yep.
So, like I said, I've been on TikTok a lot recently, and TikTok and their new algorithm is that they are, I guess because it's in a couple of days, it's a not siphoning, but like separating off from China. So China's not controlling the algorithm anymore. So now it's like they're showing you more local things. Like, so earlier I saw a wreck in South Ogden at an intersection I pass all the time. And I was like, whoa, this is way too close. But they're also showing me videos from Park City. And the big thing on TikTok that's going on in Park City right now, the trend is to post videos, because we're having a very, I won't say dry because it's been raining a lot, but we're not having a lot of snow. We're getting all of our moisture in the form of rain, which means the ski industry is just fucked, right? So you have all these douchebags from California and the East Coast and from wherever else that fly into Utah and, just clog up Park City and make it completely undrivable, right? And so they're posting all of these videos of these long lines at these ski resorts in Park City on the side of the mountain, of people being they are paying $250 a day to go ski there, and there's no snow.
No snow.
They're skiing on wet grass and mud. And you see all these people with like their non-refundable tickets. And so they're all just like, well, we came. And you see them on gondolas, and they're taking like pictures of like the grass and the mud, and just like the ski slopes are just like green and brown. And they're all just like, this is bullshit. And I'm like, good, fucking good. Leave. Go home. Don't come back. Is this a year Park City finally gets destroyed? Because it's the last Sundance. That's going away. They're going to Boulder or some other fucking place next year. If everyone says we're not coming back to Park City because it didn't snow in 2026 and the ski industry in Utah just fucking collapses, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Get out of here. We don't like you.
Yeah. That wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's at least for the people who, live there and not.
No, it's not Copper Mountain. No, I don't. I've never heard any stories of Jim Carrey in Utah. I'm sure he's been here, but I haven't heard any stories about Jim Carrey in Utah.
So I guess we can move on to Riff Tracks VOD of the year, the fan votes before we get to
the main event.
Before we get to our picks for VODs of the year. So we'll go through all the releases, starting with, of course, The Death of Richie, The Lord Protector, Space Master X7, Birdemic 3 Sea Eagle, American Werewolf, The Banker, Black Belt Angels, The Phantom Empire, A Creature from Black Lake, The Killer Likes Candy, Karate Tiger 2, Party Line, Jurassic Shark 2 Aquapocalypse, The Princess and the Magic Frog, The Guns of El Chupacabra, Unknown Island, Riff Tracks Live, Time Cop, Mirror Mirror 2, Raven Dance, Flight to Hell, Champagne and Bullets, The Humanoid, and Impulse.
It's a lot of really weird stuff. I think,
Yeah.
like if you look at 2024 and 2025, like back to back, it's like a contrast of like instant classics in 2024, and this is not a judgment on 2025. And in 2025, a lot of fucking weirdness.
Yeah. For this category, I'm going to start at the bottom and work our way up to number one. And we're going to start with the only one that got 0 votes.
Is that Impulse?
That was Impulse. That was
That's
the one
what
that
I
came
thought,
out
yeah.
like right at the end of the year. So
Yeah.
not too
So
surprised.
Impulse is like the opposite of Attack of the Super Monsters.
Yeah. Instead of being like one of the best of the year, it was just kind of came up.
They just kind of like threw the whole contention into
To be fair, I haven't watched it, so I can't
haven't
really
watched
say
it yet
anything about
either.
it. Then we have 3 VODs that got 1 vote apiece.
Mm-hmm.
Mirror Mirror 2, Raven Dance, Unknown Island, and The Phantom Empire.
Can I say something about Mirror Mirror 2?
Yeah.
I know we were going to talk about it, but I think like things got in the way. And one of the things that I wanted to say about Mirror Mirror 2 was that I know we talked about Mirror Mirror 1 on the podcast, and I have no memory of it at all. Like none. Like 0.
Yeah, I don't
Like
either.
it's something that I looked at for an hour and a half. We had an in-depth discussion about it that you could probably still go listen to.
Yeah, it's out.
And
it's out
I
there.
don't remember any of it.
It was the only thing I remember about it is it had the lady that looked like Winona Ryder but wasn't Winona Ryder.
I don't even remember that.
Moving up from there, we have The Banker, Space Master X7, and Lord Protector all being tied. Yeah, slid right off the
We
brain.
talked about Lord Protector. I know that.
Yeah, that was a weird like fantasy meets technology thing. I just
After
remember
those
it had
clips.
one of those
I'll be right back. Keep talking.
those plasma balls that you like touch and it like shows the zappiness going to your fingers, but you can't feel it. I do have a tip about those. If you ever are touching one of those and it's on a metal shelf, don't let your arm hit the metal shelf while you're touching the plasma ball. 'Cause it doesn't feel very good at all. It actually hurts quite a bit. Quite hurts a bit. Yes. Me speak good English. Moving up from there, the next tier, Karate Tiger 2, Party Line, and Jurassic Shark 2 Aquapocalypse.
I'm surprised there are that many votes for Party Line.
Then moving up from there, we got Creature from Black Lake and Flight to Hell, both getting the same number of votes.
Did I watch Flight to Hell?
Flight to Hell was you would like it. I know we talked about it a little bit, but you definitely should watch that one. It's
Okay.
let's see, that's 4, and then Black Belt Angels.
I know you like that one a lot.
I thought that one was fun. Not enough to crack my top 3, but it was fun. I like the stupid kids movies that they do, usually. The Humanoid. Up from that, American Werewolf.
Ugh.
Then
With the
we
one
had,
with the ejaculating moon. That's all I remember.
then we had a 3-way tie for 4th place.
Which is interesting to me.
Sorry, did I say 3-way tie? 4-way tie.
You said 4-way.
4-way tie for 4th place. The Death of Richie, Birdemic 3 Sea Eagle, The Killer Likes Candy, and The Princess and the Magic Frog. Those
See,
are all
that
tied for
surprises
4th.
me because I would think that at least 2 of those would help fill out the top 3.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that those all tied. Third place, the Guns of El Chupacabra.
Now that enrages me because that is the worst of the like what is that douchebag's name? The roller gator quadology.
Yeah.
Yeah. What Jackson? I can't remember these
Donald G. Jackson.
fucking
Yeah, I had a
people's
hell
names
of a
anymore.
fun time watching that one. But again, not quite enough to crack my top three. Then we have Riff Tracks Live, Time Cop, and Champagne and Bullets. Those are the last two. The number one VOD of the year, according to the fans, Champagne and Bullets.
Which makes sense. It makes sense that's the riff of the year.
46.2% for the Shimmy Slide, 42.3% for Riff Tracks Time Cop. So pretty.
I'm still sorry. I'm still just it just hit me again that I'm just that the man called me back. The man called me back, and then I sent him a face request on Facebook, and he friended me, but I guess he just didn't want to come on our podcast.
Yeah, whatever. That's fine. So, yeah, the fans have spoken, and their number one is Champagne and Bullets. Now we get to talk about our top three. And as usual, our top three is pretty similar. Not the same. Pretty similar.
This happens frequently. I think there's only been like a couple of times where our top threes have been wildly different.
Yeah. Do you want me to do mine first, or do you want to do yours first?
I'll do mine first
All
because
right.
I think that like the thing about my top three is that I think it would be different if my number one hadn't been at the very beginning of the year and I hadn't thought about it all year long. I never stopped thinking about my number one, but I think my number three has to be Birdemic 3. And I think that it would have been higher if it would have been number two, if not number one, if it had been released in 2023. Because I'm going to go ahead and say it, like, our AI episode, that was pretty good. That was funny. But I think that our Birdemic 3, where we talk about Birdemic 3 for 2 hours and do the biggest deep dive on a movie that we've ever done on this podcast, I think that is our best episode, is that we just do this just scene by scene examination of one of the worst movies ever made by one of the biggest fucking dinguses who's ever lived. And I associate that with 2023. And if they had released the Riff then, I think it would have been number one for 2023. But it's been part of like my wheelhouse for almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of old for me. It's not old for Riff Tracks, but it's old for me. But it was fun to revisit it. So I will say that is number three. Number two, if it were any other year, would be number one. That would be Champagne and Bullets, aka Get a Vin. I'm like, and I just looked it up. John D. Hart, friend on Facebook. So I get to add this 25-minute conversation with John D. Hart calling me on the phone to my list of surreal and utterly bizarre interactions I've had with Riff Tracks related people. Put it up there with talking to Tommy Wiseau, Debbie from Manos, The Hands of Fate, getting threatened with a $10 million lawsuit by James Wen, getting befriended during Storybook by Dave and Giancola and Rick Sloan. So I've had all these interactions with all these MST3K/Riff Tracks related directors, and now I get to add John D. Hart to that very bizarre, surreal list.
It is indeed weird.
And number one is, guys, sorry, but it's Death of Richie. I know I've been gassing about this movie for a whole year now, and how not that it should have been Grim Tracks. It is a Grim Tracks, because if that movie is not a Grim Tracks, where we see a father murder a son in cold blood at the end of it, and we get to make jokes about it, then God damn it, what is a Grim Tracks? I have not stopped thinking about that movie since we saw it. It is S tier Riff Tracks. Like, it's right up there for me with Roller Gator and Gumby and Manos the Hands of Fate and Attack of the Super Monsters. For me, it doesn't get better than Death of Richie as far as Riff Tracks goes. It is historic. It is the darkest, funniest thing that Riff Tracks has ever dared to do. Love it. Number one, Riff of the Year.
Yeah, definitely a good one. My top three is basically the same as Dave's. My number three is Birdemic 3. And again, it's mostly for the reasons that Dave stated. Like, when we talked about that movie, when it came out in 2023, like, watching that movie,
it was just like, you couldn't believe what you were seeing.
no,
That this man regressed 10 years.
And with Birdemic 2, you could tell he was trying to lean into it. The whole zombies and the giant jellyfish and all that dumb stuff. Like, he was really trying.
Was that
to
in
lean into
Birdemic
it.
2?
Yeah. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna pull it back and pretend that one never happened, and I'm gonna find the man who has the longest neck in the world to play
Brontosaurus
my
man.
hero." And watching the riff of it and experiencing the movie again, but in a different way, it has to be up there. It has to be up there. My number two. This is where our list differs. My number two is The Death of Richie. Because, like Dave said, I have not been able to stop thinking about it. The whole premise is awful. And the fact that you could sit there and crack up about it the whole time, like watching Cypher in the Snow and laughing, it was outstanding. And then, of course, my number one is Champagne and Bullets, because that movie was so bizarre and so messed up. Like, Joy was watching it with me. She came in, I think, halfway through, and we had the same reaction to all of it. Like, anytime it would just smash cut to some topless chick, we're just like, what the hell is happening? Like, why? And then when we looked into this movie and found all this information about it, about how this version is cut back on the nudity, I'm so grateful it is, because I did not want to see that bathtub sex scene with John D. Hart. No, thank you. And then
we could talk smack about him because he's not going to come on the podcast. That's
right.
Can I say something about that conversation with John D. Hart?
Absolutely.
And how he didn't fucking call us back, the bastard.
He told you not to call it Getaven.
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh yeah. He chided me because I kept referring to the movie as Getaven. Because that's how Red Letter Media says it. And he corrected me, like, very sternly. It's like, it's Get Even. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. You're the one who spelled it wrong. But I'm okay. It's fine, John D. Hart. He at the end of our 20-minute conversation, like, you could tell that this guy, while talking to him, he just wanted someone to tell all his stories to. And
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I want to hear his stories, but I'm also talking to Jeremy. It's like, you have to get him on the podcast. Otherwise, all this is just like for nothing, right? So I say, hey, do you want to come on the podcast? He's like, what's the name of your podcast? I said, the True Blue Riffcast. He says, okay, so yeah, definitely. I will come on your podcast, but I'm going to check you out first. And if I don't like it, I won't answer the phone. He said that to me. And that's why I was like, well, and that's why I told Jeremy not to publish that. I said, Jeremy, don't publish the episode yet, because he's going to hear all the smack that we talked
The
about.
one where we talk about it. Yeah, don't put
Yeah,
it up
like,
so he can hear it.
Yeah, so I guess he didn't like what he found out about us, but he's still my friend on Facebook.
Which I will say that episode is available wherever podcasts, or wherever you listen to your podcast. I actually just put that one up.
Good.
But
Good. That's one of our better episodes.
It is
I think.
available. You can listen to it wherever. But yeah, that's when that came out, there's no way that wasn't going to be top 3. There's no way.
Yeah.
And for me, it had to be number 1. Like,
it has to be number 1. I mean, it has to be Riff of the Year. Like, yeah. I mean, by all standards. I mean, do you want to look back and see if we can remember what our Riff of the Year for each year was? Because I know 2019, first year of the podcast, it was The Visitor.
Yeah.
Which was surprising.
That movie was surprising.
Yeah. And then next year, the pandemic year, I think was our first disagreement. I chose Suburban Sasquatch, and I believe you chose Light Blast.
I chose Light Blast for purely selfish personal reasons.
Yeah. And then 2021, I think we were both It's Gumby.
Yep.
2022, another agreement. We were both like, it's Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey was.
And then 2023, I think we did our draft. I don't think we established a Riff of the Year for 2023.
Yeah, that one because
I think we did our draft because we both wanted as our number 2 to be the Paradise Motel. Is it hotel or motel? The Paradise, whatever.
Paradise Motel, I think. I'm looking to see if I still have the. I don't. The graphic.
But anyway, it was between the two of us. It's a Paradise Motel. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. We wanted that to be number 2. It wasn't Riff of the Year, but you wanted Rad and I wanted Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
So those were the 2 Riffs of the Year between us. So that's our second disagreement. I say disagreement like we're just like no, but no. So it was so in a way Paradise Motel was Riff of the Year because that was the biggest point of contention. That was the one that we both agreed on.
Yeah.
But so 2023 was Top Gun Maverick and Rad. And then what was it last year? Oh no, it was Creating Rem Lazard.
Yeah. Yeah,
it was Riff of the Year for 2024. Like there's no way it couldn't be.
I still have that video from Jack on my desktop.
And this year it's another split. It's Life of Richie and Champagne and Bullets. Although I think this is a similar situation in where I kind of agree that it really should be Champagne and Bullets, but I'm picking Death of Richie for personal selfish reasons.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same way you chose Light Blast over Suburban Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair. And I think if we just weigh it by the fan votes too, like
the fan votes, I think like Champagne and Bullets, I don't have a problem with saying that was Riff of the Year, but I just want to be on the record saying that Death of Richie is is my personal, like it's where my heart lives. It's where my heart lives. Is that how you tell somebody that you love them? Is you go up to them and be like, loved one, girlfriend, wife, you are where my heart lives. Try that. Go to your significant other tonight. Go to your wife, go to your girlfriend and say, you are where my heart lives.
Well, here,
see how they react.
Come here, honey. Come here. Let me get my wife in the room.
Okay,
and let's
all right,
test this theory.
Okay.
Let's. She's already like. Okay. Come here.
Okay, here she
I have
comes.
to tell you this, darling, wife of mine.
What?
You are where my heart lives. I don't think it works, Dave.
What's that?
I don't think it works.
You don't think it works? It doesn't translate the way that, like,
30
you are where
years.
my heart lives means I love you. It's not weird and off-putting. And, like, what are you saying?
She's
Not
used to
that.
me saying weird stuff, though. I mean, this year in November, we'll have been together for 30 years.
Yay.
No,
So.
it means we're old.
Yeah, I don't know about clapping that, but
Oh.
I mean,
Hey, not everybody can say that they met in Suncoast Music, okay? Isn't that where you guys met or something?
No.
No? Or, like,
Big Apple Bagel.
Big Apple Bagels.
oh, why did I
you're
think it was a
getting
music
confused
store?
with the Leanne Rimes story.
Oh, okay.
You just telling Dave all our stories?
Oh, we talked about it on the podcast.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know how it came up. We go down little side trail rabbit holes all the time. It happens a lot.
That's how we do here on this podcast about riff tracks.
Yeah.
That was also about the Mandalorian briefly.
Okay, can you explain to me why you just said that to me?
Because Dave said it. He said that Richie
said
was.
that
No,
to
I said that it was.
No, he didn't say it to me.
Everybody listening to this on the podcast side, not live. It's like, you just did it. Why are you recapping what you just did 2 minutes ago? No, no, I was explaining that. Like, I was trying to say that I wanted it on the record that I'm not even explaining this great. That I wanted Death of Richie to be #1 because that was my favorite, and I phrased it very poorly, much like I am right now. I said, that is where my heart lives. And then I suggested that everybody tell their significant other that you are where my heart lives and see how they react. This has been recap from 4 minutes ago, everybody.
I'm trying.
Hey, there's Riff Tracks movies that do that, where they recap scenes that just happened 2 minutes prior. So, wonder how Josh would do with Colette. Yeah, we should make him do it and post a video. I'll send him a message.
Like, you are where my heart lives. Yeah, that should be the name of the episode. You are where my heart lives.
I don't
Anyway,
She's still trying to figure it out. So,
He has my heart. But my
because I am not good with words. I've
Citizen
written
Aaron
entire
said that to
books,
her
and I
cat
suck
walked
at
away.
word make.
that's kind of what I did, Citizen Yarn, when he said it to me.
Hey, Fanto,
no.
look at me.
Your cat's already ignoring you.
You are where my heart lives. He doesn't care.
Did he come bite you?
No, he's just sleeping on my bed. And he's going to get angry in like a couple hours when I move his fat butt off of my blankets because I have to sleep there.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Animal abuse. He's just fluffy, Dave, like
so-
Aaron says.
What
Just
are your
fine.
hopes and dreams for Riff Tracks in 2026, Jeremy Pluta?
I know.
My hope is that
It
Dave
would
Chadwick.
distract you enough from current events of the world that we live in.
Wait, what?
that's- She said that it'll distract me enough from the current events of the world we live in.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's kind of a given. My hope is that a certain Dave Chadwick can make it to the live show this year,
Well, we'll see.
because this will be.
Well, you started going, so now.
I know. I started going did 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row, and Dave's still only been.
Hey, Joy, he's allowed, because I was rubbing it in his
You
face
asked him a long
for
time.
literally 5 years.
Yeah.
I know. I've heard that sad sob story long enough.
That was the only reason I actually got to start going. She just
So
got sick of hearing
he's
the sob
allowed.
story.
No.
He's allowed.
I want. We got to have at least something that's super weird, like Champagne Bullets. Not like,
Well, of
the
course.
same like story, but just something that's such a messed up movie that.
I feel like there's a couple that you sent to people to say, hey, you should do these movies.
Yeah. I was hoping we would have got Secret Santa, a.k.a. Dear Santa, a.k.a. My Santa, My Dad, this year, but we didn't. So that was kind of disappointing, but maybe next year. There's always next year. They have a good
Yeah.
relationship with getting Fred Olin Ray movies, so they should be able to do this one.
No, let's not, okay, look. Fred Olin Ray, eventually we're going to get not Planet of that. We're especially going to get Dinosaur Island, and let's just not.
Hey, that's the Secret Santa is the only one that has no, like, sexiness in it.
That's true.
There's no, like, bikini-clad women. There's no page 32.
Yeah. It's page 34, by the way.
Page 34, sorry.
So I think I have a hard time making Riff Tracks wish lists now, not because I've been disappointed in the past. I've always liked what they've given us, but my wish lists have always been live show related, and I've wanted them to do classic Riff Tracks, now classic Riff Tracks, and I've always thought that and I just kept making these this wish that I wanted Ghost House, Guy from Harlem, and Roller Gator live shows, but they only do one live show per year now, and they kind of have gotten away from doing re-riffing movies that they've done before, and so they want to do all of their live shows are all new riffs, and they're big time not junk movies.
Well, they're still not good.
Yeah, but they're also not trash.
Yeah, they're big budget.
They're not Guy from Harlem. They're not public domain movies. They're not garbagey Italian movies. So yeah, they're getting Time Cop and professional Hollywood movies, Time Cop and what's that Keanu Reeves movie that it was Point Break.
Point Break, yeah.
Rad, and before just Revenge of the Swamp Thing, and all of these recognizable movies, and that's just the model now. It's the days of the 4 live shows a year where they do completely insane eclectic stuff. That's been over for 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah.
So
Rivius, no, the cheesy movie mines are definitely not running dry. There's still so many.
Yeah, there's still so much.
It's just like we've said before. When you think they've reached the bottom of the barrel, they just keep digging, and there's more.
And you get it an Ember Days, or just something
Guns of
that
El Chupacabra.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I hope that's the end of Donald G. Jackson. I really do. There's nowhere else to go. I thought Baby Ghost was the worst. I was wrong. For years we blamed ourselves for them riffing Baby Ghost, because he and I were two of the biggest external advocates for that movie.
Yep.
And then they did Little Lost Sea Serpent, which was fine. That's a fine little movie. But Guns of El Chupacabra is probably I would put that, like, I don't know. I can't say I would put it down with Things and Copper Mountain. But it's bad. It's real bad.
Yeah.
So
Oliver said that he hopes the next live show is a big anniversary show, which would make sense because 20 years. You know, you do Bridget, Mary Joe. You have Con and Shauner do a riff, maybe bring in a guest riffer. You know, do a night of a bunch of stuff. I could see that
it's like the 20-year Riff Tracks anniversary show. I guess I should say.
I will say though, I don't think that's happening. And I can't really say anything about it because I don't have a lot of information to say anything about. But they are working on. He said it was going to be something pretty big for this year. For the movie, so that's all I got. Then obviously
that would be cool if they brought in the Brit Tracks guys, but
I don't know if Matthew J. Elliott could handle.
Yeah,
the
I was literally about to say that he is, not to get too deep into it, but he's not a well man.
He's been dealing with long COVID since 2021. It is doing a big number on him.
It's very distressing for him, but it's also distressing for, not nearly as much, I should say, but for the people like us who really care about him and consider him a friend.
Yeah.
So that's very heartbreaking to witness. And yeah, I unfortunately don't see him traveling to Minneapolis or to Nashville for a live show.
Yeah.
It's
as cool as that would be. I just don't think it would be feasible. I don't really have a lot of movies anymore on a wish list.
Yeah.
Like there's still some in the back of my head that we've talked about before and over again, and it's like if they do them, great, that would be awesome. But
I think like I've stopped like that ideas.rifftracks.com thing. I haven't looked at that in years.
Yeah, I just like being surprised with the movies now. I like it when it's a movie that I don't know anything about, and it like Creating Rem Lazar. Never heard of it before it came out, and it's like top 10 all-time riff tracks for me. Like it's up there.
I think you and I got the best we'll ever get for them as far as like a wish list goes, because we were pushing for like this, like the opposite of Baby Ghost. We were pushing Light Blast for the longest time, like even before this podcast started.
Yeah.
And then they gave it to us, and it was just like, it was just so glorious that they did something that we asked them to do. So I think that maybe like to me, them doing Light Blast sort of like renders my whole concept of a wish list kind of moot. You know what I mean? Because like they gave us one of the ones that we had been screaming about the most, and we got it. So
and back when oh god, what was, now I gotta look. It was back, what the hell was that riff? It was right after they did No Retreat, No Surrender, and I think that's when they also did the one where the guy, it was another karate movie where the guy was like screaming like a toddler. That's like one of the
it's Death something.
Yeah, what
Death,
is
hold on.
Death Promise. Yes, thank you.
Death Promise, yeah.
Around that time, that
was 10 years ago. That was
made
in 2015.
a post on Twitter of suggestions for movies from people. and I sent them one of my lists that I had made on the old website, pbnawesome.com, about movies that I thought would be perfect for riff tracks. And that was the one that had No Retreat, No Surrender listed and Rad. And Connor saw it and was immediately interested because I put the trailer up there for Rad, and he's like, ooh, Lori Loughlin. So I like to feel that I kind of had some hand in that too as far as introducing it to them. But
What's up, Book Talk? No, sorry.
TikTok started going.
Yeah, I did not mean.
But yeah, I think that's yeah, I don't really have anything like hopes. I want to go to the live show. That's my hope. Be able to go to the live show again. That's it. That's the only hope I got. Hopefully Oliver will be able to make it this year. Hopefully Dave Chadwick will be able to make it this year.
We'll see.
Noted independent author David Chadwick. It would be nice.
Yeah.
Hey,
No
if he goes, maybe I'll be able to get him a little tour like I got with Josh and my son when we went this past year. So get him a little behind the scenes look at some things. Because it's old hat for me now. I don't know. But
we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what my situation is like in August.
July, August, who knows?
Yeah.
We got like a month and a half before we find out about the
Kickstarter. Yeah.
The Kickstarter, yeah. So, but we'll be here for that, I'm sure. Like we usually do a special episode for that. So I'm sure we'll be doing that again this year. But one of my other hopes for this year, not related to what Riff Tracks is releasing, but we need to get back to having people on here with us.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun, and I know
we tried.
Eric,
the bastard didn't call us back.
Eric and Peter and Con and Shauner both said that they would come back on the show. So I just got to reach out to them and actually be like, "Hey, what are you doing next Tuesday at this time?" And hopefully it's not too late for Connor because I know he lives on the East Coast.
Yes, he lives in Virginia.
So he's in my time zone. I don't know when he actually goes to bed or whatever. I don't know what his schedule he keeps, but we'll get something.
He's my age,
soon.
so
yeah,
he should still be up.
372 True Blue crossover. Yeah,
it's happened before.
I wouldn't mind having Mike, Kevin, or Bill on here. That's still the goal.
That's
still the big
happened.
goal.
Yeah,
but I know that I just have to reach out to Eric about that and find out. But yeah, that's going to do it for our season finale. We'll be back probably next week with the next season 8 starting. Boy, I've been doing this for a long time, Dave.
Yeah. Let's keep going, man. I want to keep going. I have not gotten bored with this.
We'll hopefully be a little more consistent this year. That's the other hope. I know we had a lot of crap happening in 2025 as far as internet outages and sickness and all that stuff, and hopefully we're not plagued by that as bad this coming year.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We got it. We got this, guys.
But if you do enjoy the podcast and you want to support us, the best way to do that, head to twitch.tv/tbriffcast and hit that follow button. And that way you'll be notified whenever we go live. It's not every Tuesday, but it's always on Tuesdays, and it's always at 10 p.m., unless it's a special show. Of course, we also have a Patreon thing, patreon.com/tbriffcast, True Blue Riffcast. It's been so long since I've even talked about it. I don't remember what it is anymore. But I'm sure you can find it if you look for it. There's usually a link in the podcast descriptions in previous episodes. Yes, Citizen Yarn. We're all getting up there. best riff of all time next week? Maybe. I don't know. Depends on what comes out. I kind of want to talk about this one with Gary Busey that they just put out with the kickboxer guy and dragging a Hummer behind himself that has winner on the license plate. I'm interested in watching that one. I like these cheesy fighting movies. You can follow me anywhere on social media at PB and Awesome and the podcast at TB Riffcast.
And I'm Dave. You can find me on TikTok now because that's where I do a lot of stuff now. Dave Chadwick Author on TikTok, I think it is. Follow me on X at D Chadwick Author, even though I don't really post there a whole lot anymore. Find my stuff on Amazon and Audible. Yeah, there we go.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time on the True Blue Riffcast.
Rock till you die.